Alright, got a good one for you today. Back and biceps workout. Gonna keep it simple. Just gonna get in, get out, show you what I'm doing, run you through the exercises, run you through what's going on in my head, make some gains. So, let's go. Alright, and back to talk you through a back workout, back and biceps today. So started off heavy with some rack pulls. I worked up from 1 plate all the way to 5 plates and a 10, so 515 pounds. Giving this a try, let me know what you think. But just going to go through the exercises that I do, show the anatomy, show what I'm working, and give you a little bit of a visual of what muscles are working other than what you're just seeing based on the exercise footage. So rack pulls. Basically the top part of the deadlift. So if you can't lift heavy off the floor and your goal is to lift heavy, do a rack pull. It's the top part of the deadlift, like I said, and it allows you to lift more weight. So I moved all the way up to 515 pounds, but admittedly that was pretty heavy. So after my heaviest set, I did a drop set from 405, so 4 plates, down to 3 plates, down to 2 plates, and down to 1 plate. I'm really focusing right now on getting my strength back up for my deadlift. I want to hit more than 405, so that's the goal for the moment, and that's why I was focusing so much on rack pulls today. Some things to think about when you're doing a rack pull: make sure you're using your posterior chain. Keep tension on the bar. Don't just jerk the weight up. Make sure you're actually contracting your lower back and your lats and your traps and everything to get the weight up. Now you'll see here at some point I take my belt off. That's when I hit 2 plates. When I was going heavier, I wanted the support, I wanted the extra benefit from the belt when I lift heavy. So I use it usually when I go over 3 1/4 on deadlifts and when I go above 4 plates on rack pulls. But on my way down, I kept it 4 plates, I kept it on 3 plates, and then I took it off 2 plates and 1 plate so I could get the extra benefits of the lower back involvement that you get out of rack pulls. This was a brutal drop set, especially after doing 515 pounds. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for beginners, but if you are comfortable with doing rack pulls and like lifting heavy, definitely give this drop set a try. Moved on to a reverse grip lat pull down. I don't really need to go over what muscles are targeted in this. Obviously, it's your lats, it's in the name. You are going to get a little bit of bicep involvement, a little bit of rear delt involvement, but I just like this as a vertical pulling movement, so that's what I did today. After that, I moved on to straight arm lat pull downs, and again, you are going to involve the lats. You're going to involve the teres major, the upper lat, and then also the triceps and the posterior deltoid, so your rear delt. I really like this one. I like the focus that it gets in my lats and my upper back in general, and it's usually a staple in my workout. Superset that with plate shrugs, and obviously that's going to target your trapezius muscles, your traps, and secondarily your levator scapulae, which is in the name. It lifts your scapula. Just forcing the blood in there, not going too heavy. Obviously they're just 45-pound plates, but I do like that superset. So you force the blood into the lats and then force the blood into the traps. Next was biceps, and I did a standing easy bar bicep curl. I love the tension that using a cable machine gives you. Just focus on the contraction of the muscle and don't just throw the weight around. I'm not using heavy weight right now, but just focusing on that actual contraction. I superset that with reverse bicep curls to include the brachioradialis a little bit more and get some of the forearm muscles firing. Now, I did just say biceps, but obviously it's going to include the short head and the long head of the biceps, 2 muscles, brachialis and brachioradialis as well, and everything in your forearm, in your wrist. Then I did this seated preacher curl. Again, fairly lightweight, just focusing on the contraction of the muscle. And that was it. It was a nice and quick one today. Obviously, the rack pulls took a little while because I had to work up to the working weight, but felt good. That was my compound movement, and then moved on to isolation. So, hope you enjoyed the workout.